Okay, let's get started now. Your session will begin. Okay, so we're just going to take our arms forward into nice big circles. We reach up, big circles all the way around. We reach and we stretch and we drive them back now. We're going to open out through our chest. Lovely. I want to warm us up nice and steady before we get into the main body of our workout. And from here, we're going to go heels to bum. So nice and easy, warming up through those legs, just nice and steady, nothing too mental at the moment. So heel to bum, keeping it nice and steady for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. From here, we're going to reach up and across. So we reach and we stretch. As you reach and stretch, feel that pull in your side. Reach and stretch. Good. Reach and stretch. Reach and stretch. Coming into here, reaching through your body. Twisting through your body. As you twist through your body, let's suck our belly button in really nice and tight. So working those abdominal muscles, we're going to focus a lot on our abdominal muscles today as well. So really sucking those abdominal muscles in nice and tight. We're going to go for another 5, another 4, another 3, another 2, another 1, and relax into the middle here, into the center of your mat. We're going to start you off with a warm-up squat. Shoulders down, I'll show you from the side, chest nice and high. We drive our bum back, we sit down nice and deep, and we squeeze up at the top. So I'm just gonna come and have a look at your squats as we go. So let's drop down for 1. And coming back up at your own pace. We'll go for 10 here, good. And come up, drop down for 2. So really focusing on shooting your bum back. So drop down for 3, excellent. As you push up through those heels of your feet and you squeeze at the top. Squeeze up for 4 and drop down for 5. Squeeze at the top. Let's go 5 more here. Drop for 5. Good. Drop for 4. Great. Drop for 3. Good. Squeeze. Drop for 2. And last one here. 1 more here. Amazing. Facing me, looking at me, we're going to come into a plie. So we're going to warm up through the inner thighs, taking your legs as wide as you feel comfortable. Feet turned out as much as you feel comfortable. Shoulders down, and we're going to drop down as deep as you can, kicking in that inner thigh and push up. We're going to go for 10 here. So for 1, good, and 2, lovely. Let's go for 3, amazing, and 4, nice, as deep as you can. But remember, this might be the first time that you're really engaging these muscles for a while. So just go steady. 2 more here for 1, good. And now come down and hold at the bottom. I want you to hold as low as you feel comfortable. And we're just going to lift that left heel off the mat and bring it down. We're going to go for 5 and down, for 4 and down. Let's go for 3 and down. Let's go for 2 and down, and 1 and down. Switch, right leg up for 1 and 2, good, and 3, nice, and 4 and 5. Both legs up, reach up, stretch up, drop down to the mat, tickle the floor with your fingers, stretching through the back of your legs. Almost warmed up, almost ready to go, but not just yet. From here, we're going to bring our legs together and we're going to come down into a mini squat and then lift that leg out to the side, okay? Just warming up through the outer part of our glutes. We drop and we bring that leg up for 5. Good. Drop, bring that leg up for 4. Nice. Just as high as you feel comfortable. For 3. Good. Drop for 2 and drop for 1. Over into the other side now. Let's go. Let's drop for 1. And drop. Better, I can see your legs better now, Ariella. Drop for 2. Good. Drop for 3. Lovely. Drop for 4. Last one here. Drop for 5. Both legs come down straight into your first cardio, guys. We're going to do star jumps. If you don't feel comfortable jumping, it's star taps. Otherwise, star jumps, 30 seconds in 3, in 2, in 1. Let's go. Shira, you've started. Just carry on. Let's go. So nice, big star jumps. Amazing, ladies. We tap at the top, in and out. Nice, big star jumps. Good. Good. 30 seconds here, then 1 more cardio. Keep going for the last 15, 14, 13, good. 12, 11, and 10. Good. Last 5, 4, good. 3, and 2, and 1. And breathe. And relax. Quick breather. 10 seconds rest, and then we're going to go forward and back. So little jumps here, forward and back. In 3, 2, 1, water down, let's go. So forward and back, just nice and steady. And again, if it starts to feel too much and you don't want to jump, just tap and tap, tap and tap. Whatever works for you, that's it. I just want to get you moving. I want to get your heart rate pumping. I want to get those muscles working. We want to start building and strengthening. Good. Forward, back, forward, back. Last 10, last 9, 8 and 7. Let's go 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Reach up, drop down, tickle the floor with your fingers, feel that pull in the back of your legs, and then rolling back up to center. Okay, so we're going to start off today with a little bit of arms, and then we're going to go into 1, 2, 3. We've got 4 rounds. We'll see how far we get because there's a lot going on here. So I want you to grab your lightest weights. Ariella, just make do with what you've got today, and we'll see how we get on. Hopefully they're comfortable to hold. So let's grab our weights and we're going to start off with our first move. I'm going to show you what we're going to do. We're going to drive up and across and down and up. That's 1 rep. So we come up and across, drop and reach up. Okay, perfect. So we're going to go for 10 here. So drive up, drop down, drive up. 1, good. Let's speed it up, down and 2. Lovely. Up, down for 3. Amazing. Up and down for 4. Really reach and stretch. Drop for 5. 5 more here. Drop and up. Good. Last 4. Reach and drop. Good. And reach and drop. Great. Last 1 here. Reach, drop and press, but no rest, straight into the other side. So breathe and let's go. We come up with the other arm. Good. We drop down and we press. You are both doing them perfectly. Let's keep going. So up, drop and press. Good. Up, drop and press. Nice. And up, drop and press. Excellent. Let's go for 4 here. Drop and press. Lovely. And for 5, up and press. Keep going. Last 4, counting down. Drive up. Just working through here on really toning, lengthening, building those arm muscles, working our shoulders, pushing up. Give me 1 more here. Up, down and press. But there's no rest now. Stop. Hands by your sides. Bicep curls, shoulders back, chest nice and high, beautiful. I want them to come all the way down, lovely, and come all the way up. We're building long, lean muscles here. That's what we want. So we come all the way down and we come back up for another 3. Great. Another 2. Good. 1 more here. Good. Dumbbells down. Have a little breather. Shake it out. Ariella, how are you doing with cans? Are they all right? Yeah? Okay, good, 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 good. Shira, don't put your weights down unless you need a quick shake because we're coming straight into our next one. From here, we're going to twist across and go out wide. Okay, so really it's rough because that lengthening that arm, the weight becomes really heavy because that lever's so long. The further that weight is from your body, the harder it is. But let's go. Sorry, enough talking. Let's go for 1. Drive. 2. Good. Let's go for 3. Excellent. And 4. Nice. Twist through that waist, sucking your belly button into your spine at the same time. So we can get that core long and drive. 2 more here, drive. 1 more here, drive and change into the other arm. This arm, the biceps still engaged because that arm is up the whole time. So let's twist through to the other side now. We cross, we come back and out. Cross, come back and out. Good. Cross and out. Nice. Cross and out. Excellent. Cross and out. 3 more. Cross and out. 2 and out. Last 1. Cross and out. Dumbbells here. No rest. Biceps curls. Bicep curls, ladies. You will get a rest, but not just yet. And really the whole point is I want to keep you working for as much as I can in this 45 minutes to really get as much out. So if all you're doing is 1 or 2 of these a week, then that is enough. That should be enough because we're going to work you to the core. Keep going 3, keep going for 2, keep going for 1. Okay, now we get a little breather. Put your weights down if you want, and we've got your last isolated arms. And then we're going to come in to our first circuit. Okay, so the last isolated arms, I'll just show you and then we'll do it together. What we're going to do is we're going to roll up, kind of tickle your armpit with your fingers and then drive out to the side into a lateral raise. We come up to here, we roll down the body and we come out to the side. So we roll up to here and we come out to the side, keeping those wrists as straight as you can. Roll up, great, out to the side, nice, drop down, roll up, out to the side. Good, I want 6 more. Curling up, out to the side, excellent. Curl up, out to the side, good. Curl up and out to the side, good. Curling up, drive them out. Give me 1 more here. Curl up, driving them out. Dumbbells come down to the center of your mat. Get rid of your dumbbells a sec. Quick cardio just to seal our arms. We're going to drop down into little jump squats. So from here for 10, 10. Let's go. 10, Ariella, go. 1, 2, good. Shira, keep going. 3, 4, good. 5, 6, for 7, for 8, for 9, and 10. Grab some water if you need some water. Well done, ladies. 1 section ticked off. You're already powering through it. We get there. We'll be there in no time. Okay, so our first move is going to just be a nice simple move. You can do it without weights if you like. It's really effective. Or you can add a bit of load if you want. So it's entirely up to you. Ariella, it might be a bit uncomfortable for you to hold the cans whilst we're doing this move. So our first move is going to be, I've lost you, is going to be forward lunges, alternating side to side, and we're going to go for 20. So I'm just going to hold my weights at my side, stepping forward into a nice long lunge, pushing back, stepping forward with the other leg. So we're going to do 20 together, shoulders back, chest nice and high. When you're ready, reach and step forward for 1, and drive back off that front leg. Reach and step forward for 2, driving back off that front leg. Reach and step forward for 3, drive back. Reach and step forward for 4, drive back. Keep going for 5, as deep as you can, but just as comfortable as you feel. And really focusing on that front leg, driving back. Let's go for 8, amazing. Let's go for 9, great. Let's go for 10, brilliant. And 10 more here. Let's drive for 10, push back. Take a breather if you need a breather for 9, push back. Let's go for 8, push back, great. And 7, push. Let's go for 6, good. And 5, nice and long, push back. Let's go for 4, lovely. Last 3 here, I'm just coming to have a look. Good, don't worry about if we come off balance for 2. Last one here, and 1, and relax, shaking it out. Okay, so from here, we're just going to move into one for our inner thighs now. I'm just going to keep going. You are going to get a break. We've got 3 moves and then we come down to the mat anyway. So when we come down to the mat to do core, you'll get a little bit of a breather. But obviously grab some water whenever you need some water. So from here, we're going to step to one side of our mat and we're just going to drop down into a side lunge and then push back up. I just want to give you 2 teaching points here. When we do this side lunge, drive back off that foot. So this leg, drive it into the mat, push back to here, and really stretch as far as you can so you feel that pull here in the inner thigh. So let's go. We're going to go 15 on one side, 15 on the other. Either holding your cans or you're not, or your weights, whatever you've got. Let's step forward for 1, to the side, brilliant. 2, this leg stays straight, and this leg bends for 2. Push it back, and 3, push it back, and 4, push it back, lovely. Let's go 5, drive back. Let's go for 6, drive back. Let's go for 7, drive back. Keep going for 8, good. Let's go for 9, drive back. And 10, 5 here, push for 5, lovely. Push for 4, drop and push. In 3, nice and deep. In 2, drive up. Last one here, drive up. Before we go into the other side, center of your mat. Ariella, if you want to pick up your cans now, we're going to be here because we're just going to go into a quick shoulder press, so a power press, and we're going to drive up for 15, drop, 14, drop, 13, drop, 12, 11, 10, good, 9, great, 8, 7, amazing, 6, wow, 5, and 4, push for 3, push for 2, push for 1, and relax. Dumbbells come down by your side, and have a little breather. We're going to go over into the other side, and then we've got a quick cardio, and then we're down onto the mat. So from here, shoulders back, chest nice and high. Let's step it nice and deep to the side. Let's go 15 here. So let's step for 1. Good, push back. Driving off that leg for 2. Push back. 3, nice and long. Push back for 4. Drive back. And 5. Amazing. Drive back. Let's go 6. Nice and deep. Push back. Let's go for 7. Pushing back. And 8. Drive back. Let's go for 9. Push back. And 10. 5 more here, guys. Let's go for 5. And drive. For 4. And drive. Let's go for 3. Drive. 2. Drive your last one here. Drive to the center of your mat. A quick cardio. I'm going to show you what we're doing. We're going to go into star jumps with our weights or star taps. Whatever works for you, but hold on. 30 seconds here. So when you're ready, in 3, in 2, in 1, let's go. Push up and drive. Good, good. Yeah, it might be hard to keep hold of your cans, but Shira, no excuse. Drive up, hold your weights, press and push. 15 seconds down, 15 seconds to go. And then we come down to the mat, guys. Keep going. Push, 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 push. 10 and 9 and 8 and 7. You will feel amazing. You will collapse into your bed, or you probably won't. You'll be so pumped. You'll need a glass of wine to go to bed. And relax and breathe. No, I'm joking. You won't. Okay, relax. Dumbbells down. Now I can't see you, so I want you both to move your cameras down because we're going to come down on our backs onto our mats for 2 exercises. And then we're done with round 1. You're powering through it, ladies. That is it. It will be done before you know it. We're going to come down onto our backs. And before we go into our first move, we're just going to do some engaging of our core. Just a quick pelvic tilt on the mat. So I want us to lie down on the mat. A tiny bit of calm, a teeny tiny bit of calm. Now, if you can see, I can get my arm here through between the space between my back and the mat. What I want us to do is tuck that pelvis under, connect your back to the mat and release. Wait, hold on, I'm waiting for you, Ariella. Come down to the mat. Shira, you do your pelvic tilts, keep going. And Ariella, I want you down on your back here, hands by your side, and I want you to tuck your pelvis under. So a pelvic tilt. So we're here, and then we tuck our pelvis under, connecting our back. Try and keep your bum connected to the mat, connecting your back to the mat. So here, there's a gap between my hand and my back and the mat, and then I connect it, I squeeze down, and then I release. We're going to go for 5 more here. Relax your head. Let's go for 5 and release. Let's go for 4. Good, perfect, and release. For 3 and release. Let's go for 2 and release. Last one here and release. Okay, we're going to start off with 1 basic crunch. Well, not 1. With a basic crunch, we're going to do it 15 times. So have a stretch, do what you need to do. And then chin away from your chest, focusing on a point on your ceiling, on the ceiling. I just want you to come up into a crunch. And we're going to go for 15 tiny pulses. Doesn't matter how much you do them. I want your feet flat on the mat if they feel okay. And then chin away from your chest, just crunching up for 1, 2. I don't care if you come off a millimeter off the mat. Just small movements. 6, 7. Really working those upper abs. 8, 9, 10. Let's go for 10, 9. Breathe. 8, 7. Good. 6, 5. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax down, extending both our legs out. Now this might be really easy for you, but I just want to make sure we're kicking in those lower abs. Deep breath in. We're going to lift up one leg and exhale, nice and controlled. We bring it down. Deep breath in. We will lift up the other leg. Exhale, we bring the other leg down. So let's go for 10 here. Legs fully extended. Feet are flexed. Deep breath in, lifting up one leg. And exhale, we lower that leg down. Deep breath in, bringing up the other leg. Exhale, lower that leg down. Leg down. Whilst you're here, I really want you to focus on those lower abdominal muscles. So all those muscles below your belly button and behind your belly button, that's what we're working on, pulling them in. Let's go for another 5. Good. Let's go for another 4. Great. Let's go for another 3. Good. Let's go for another 2. Drive up. And 1 more here. Driving up. Relax your legs down, bring them in, have a little cuddle, squeeze, 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 and then we're rolling over to finish off this circuit, but it's just this round, because then we're going into the second round. But you are doing amazing. We're doing great. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go into a half pike, okay? So we're going to push up into a high plank here, and we're going to bring our knee in, and then we're going to suck our belly button in and kind of come up a little bit. Then the leg comes out. We bring our knee in and our body arches up a little bit like you're doing cat-cow. Okay, we're going to try 10 on one side. Okay, 1 second. What I just want to make sure, that's perfect, Ariella, that's great. But one thing I want to make sure, shoulder and elbow aligned. So you need to bring your hands back so that, yes, so they're underneath your shoulders. Amazing. Okay, Shira, you ready? Push up onto your toes. Let's go, ladies. Drive your hands into the mat. Knee comes in for 1 and extend. In for 2 and extend. In for 3 and extend. Abs tight for 4 and extend. Abs tight for 5 and extend. Let's go for 6. Extend, let's go for 7. Extend, let's go for 8. Out, let's go for 9. Good, let's go for 10. Great, drop down into child's pose. Quick breather in between, because I'm being kind, because it's 8:30 at night. And then when you're ready enough, pushing back up into the other leg. So we drive up into our high plank, and the other leg is going to come in and extend out for 1. In and extend out for 2. Trying to really drive your hands in the mat. Let's go for 3. Excellent. Coming up for 4. Really squeeze up. Coming up for 5. You're doing brilliant. Let's come up for 6. Good. Drive up for 7. Squeeze up. Drive up for 8. Good. Drive up for 9. Good. Drive up for 10. Nice. Finish in a high plank here. And then we're just going to push up into downward dog and coming up nice and straight and reach up, because there is no rest between round 1 and round 2. You can have some water now if you need some water, but now I can only see your feet. So let's bring up our camera. How are we both doing? We're doing okay? Yeah? Good, Ariella? Good. All I need to see, all I see these days is thumbs. That's all I see. Thumbs, which is good. Better than that. Okay, so I'll show you what we're doing for the next move. We're going to be here. We're going to have dumbbells up on our shoulders. Okay, I'll show you from the front, the side, the back, everything. And we're going to tap back. From here, we're going to tap back and forward. Oh, sorry, hold on, my mat is so slippy. So we're going to be here. We're going to tap back and forward. So off balance now. Back and forward. Back and forward. Drop down and forward. But just a tiny, it's not even a lunge. It's literally just kick back, kick forward. Kick back, kick forward. Okay? Just a bit of lengthening of that leg and working through your glutes. So when you're ready, we're going to go for 10 on one side, 10 on the other. We tap back, we drive forward. Okay? So 3, 2, 1, let's go. Tap back. And 1, drive up. And 2, drive up. And 3, drive up. Let's go for 4, drive up. Let's go for 5, drive up. 6, good. Let's go for 7, kick forward. Let's go for 8, kick forward. Let's go for 9 and kick. And 10 and kick. 5 more here. Push for 5, drive. Push for 4, drive. Push for 3, drive. Amazing. Ariella, it's just great without the weights. Just keep going. Push for 2. Good. Keep going. Perfect. 1 more here. Push up, drive up, and relax. Rest and relax. Take a breather. It's still cardio and it's still strength, even without the weights. But it's hard to hold on with those cans, I know. Okay, so breathe, chill, relax. Let's go into our second side. No rest in between. So from here, grabbing your weight or not, we're going to start off here. We're going to step back, kick forward, step back, kick forward. 15, let's go. Step back, kick forward. Good. 13, nice. Kick back for 12, drop. 11, drop. Kick back for 10, drop. Good, amazing. Nice, kick back. 8, keep going. 7, keep going. Let's go for 6, brilliant. Let's go for 5, kick. Let's go for 4, kick. Let's go for 3 and kick. For 2, kick, drive up. Give me your last one here. Last one, kick and relax. Rest, relax, shake it out. Exactly. Do whatever you need to do. Grab some water if you need some water. And now we're moving on. We're going to work our core. Now, actually, this is great without the weights or with the weights. If you're using it without the weights, just keep your arms up nice and straight. Really working our core at the same time. And we're going to go into an alternate reverse lunge. So stepping back, making sure we work every part of our bum today. So stepping back, alternating side to side, 20 lunges. Arms come up in the air. Let's go for 1 and 2. Step back. Good. 3. Keeping those arms up the whole time if you can, Ariella. Keep them up nice and long and keeping your abdominal, your belly button sucked in really nice and tight. Beautiful. Keep going for another 10. Nice and long. Take that leg back. 9. Good. Let's go for 8. Great, let's go. Your legs are going to get a rest after this, I promise. And then we're coming down to the mat. It's arms and core. Keep going for another 5. Brilliant. Another 4. Good. Step back for another 3. Good. Nice and long for 2. Nice and long for 1. And breathe and chill. Facing me. Okay, if you can, grab your cans if you want to hold on to them. We're going to go for a quick cardio. And then we come. Shira, you can stop. 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 Okay, we're almost there. Sorry, you're not even having a time to breathe or think or whatever, but I know, Ariella, but you're doing it. You're doing it. First steps are the hardest, and then it's like a cinch. Right, from here, we're just going to go into 30 punches. Okay, now if you're holding the cans and it's easier, you can always punch underhand, so keep them like that. Yeah, exactly, whatever works, just because it's a bit more stable. And let's go, we're going to go for 30. So let's get punching, twist through the waist for 1, 2, 3, 4, good, 5, reach 6, 7, good for 8, and 9, and 10. Let's go for 11, and 12, 13, good, 14, nice, 15, 16, good, 17, reach, 18, 19, 20, last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1, and relax, dumbbells down, have a stretch through the back of your legs, reach and breathe, stretch and rest. Grab some water, and when you're ready, we're coming down onto our backs. Girls, it's 9 o'clock. You've got 15 minutes left. You've pretty much done it, okay? And then you're free, and you've done amazing. So that's it. So let's really give what we've got for the last little bit now. So now I want you to come down onto your backs. Not that you haven't been giving me everything anyway, because you absolutely have. And it's really hard to work out at this time. Okay, so from here, we're going to do bicycle crunches, but we're going to hold our crunch. So we're going to have support our head here, legs come up to tabletop position, and we're going to twist and twist and twist. I just want to show you that if at any point it feels too much, then just come down and twist and twist. Okay, but otherwise we're going to come up and we're going to hold here. So legs are tabletop position, abs are nice and tight, and we're going to drive our legs side by side for 20. So let's go for 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, good, 7, and 8, and 9, and 10, 10 more in 10, and 9, and 8, brilliant, 7, and 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1, relax down onto your mat. If at any point you feel like you need a breather in the middle of your crunches, then you stop and you breathe. Okay, now from here, we're going to grab our weight, and if we don't have our weight, you're just going to hold your arm up here as a guide. And what we're going to do is we're going to crunch up once, crunch to the middle, and crunch over to the side. Then we're going to crunch back to the middle and back over to the side. Now, what I'm doing in that movement is a way for us to work the whole plane, all the way across your abdominal wall. So we really strengthen we strengthen those deep muscles, which are much more important. So hand by your side, or you can support your head here. And from here, we're going to go for 20 one side, then 20 the other, but you can rest in between. So we drive up 1 and middle 2 and side 3. Good. Back to the middle 4 and back to where you started 5. Middle 6, side 7, middle 8, side 9, middle 10, side 11, middle 12. Coming up. So remember to lift your upper back off. Good. Good. Keep going for the last. Good for 8, squeeze up for 7, squeeze up for 6, And you can always support your head with your hand for 5, squeeze for 4, squeeze for 3, squeeze for 2, squeeze up for 1, and relax. Take a quick breather. At the beginning, when we're building our core strength, you might find that it's just a bit too much and you need a break in between, or you need to support your head, which is amazing. I always support my head because it's just more comfortable for me. So we're going to come up now 20 again. So we come up for 1 and 2 and 3. Come up for 4 and 5. So it's middle, side for 8. Come up for 9. Brilliant. 10. Great. Now I can see your head area. 11, 12. Good. 13 and 14. Coming up 15, 5 more for 5. For 4, let's go for 3, let's go for 2, let's go for 1. Rest and relax. Okay. Before we go anywhere, we're just going to be lying on our backs, making sure our core's locked on. And I want us to push up into a nice high glute bridge, pushing up, squeezing those glutes up nice and high, and rolling down through your spine, back down to the mat. Pushing up for 2. Good, rolling down. Pushing up for 3, excellent, rolling down. Pushing up for 4, nice, roll down. Pushing up for 5, good, roll down. Pushing up for 6, squeeze at the top, roll down. Pushing up for 7, roll down. Give me 8, all the way up, nice. We're going to squeeze up for 9, pushing up, good. And we're going to squeeze up here for 10, and relax and roll down. Bring your legs in, give them a little squeeze. Circuit. 2, gone, done. We're going into your last circuit now, okay? So, I'm going to show you what we're doing for our first move, but you guys stretch and rest whilst I'm showing you here. Do what you need to do. So we're going to be here, up on all fours, and we're going to work our tricep. Okay, so if you have a dumbbell, you're going to be here. Elbow comes up, and then we extend back. If you don't have your tricep, no worries. You're just going to lift the elbow up. Anyway, it's going to really work the opposite arm, and it is going to work your tricep here. But the most important thing when we're doing this is that we're not just extending the arm back, is that we're lifting that elbow up and then we're extending. Because that way we're really hitting that tricep, which is obviously a super important part because it's this under part of our arms, the back of our arms. Okay, and now once like Ariella, if you're not going to use weights, and Shira, if you want to challenge yourself insanely, Ariella, you can always do it in a high plank here, which is going to be a little bit more challenging, but I would just take it slow for today. And also Shira, you can do it, or let's just stay on all fours and be here. Okay, are we ready? Are we steady? So from here, also here, we want to make sure our hips aren't moving side to side, and we're making sure our tailbone is tucked under and your tummy's tucked in nice and tight. And we're going to go for 10 here. So elbow comes up high and we extend back for 1 and we drop back down. Elbow comes up high, we extend back for 2. Good. Really driving that opposite hand into the mat. Coming up, going at your own pace now. Come up, extend back for 3. Good. Coming up, extend back for 4. Amazing. Drop down. Come up, extend back for 5. Great. Coming up, extend back for 6. Good. We're going to go 4 more on this side. Elbow high for 4. Squeeze back. Beautiful. Elbow high for 3. Up. Squeeze back. Good. Drop down. Elbow high for 2. Up. Squeeze back. And your last one here. Drop down. Elbow high. Squeeze back. And relax. Taking a quick breather. And then straight over into the other side. So let's get started. Elbow comes up. And we extend back for 1. Good. Elbow comes up. We extend back for 2. Amazing. Bring the elbow up nice and high for 3. Brilliant. Drop down. Bring the elbow up nice and high for 4. Amazing. Drop down. Coming up for 5. Good. And your last 5 here, guys. Come up for 5. Nice. Come up for 4. Good. Let's come up for 3. Drive that elbow up. Good. We're going to come up for 2. Elbow high. Squeeze it back. Your last one here. Elbow high. Squeeze it back. Amazing. Rolling down onto your tummy. Creating a little pillow for your head. And having a little breather here. And now we're going to come into hamstrings. So here, the back of our legs and our glutes. And we're going to go for 10 of these. Let me show you what we're doing first. We're going to curl up, heels to our bum, and then using our bums, lift our legs as much as we can off the floor. So we curl up, we squeeze our bum together, and the legs come up off the floor as high as you can. So trying not to lift through the tummy, trying to lift through the legs. You're kind of rolling your thighs off the mat. Okay, so let's lie down nice and flat, and when we're ready, we're going to roll up for 1. Really squeeze, roll back down. Rolling up for 2, come up and squeeze. Great. Rolling up for 3, come up and squeeze as much as you can. Brilliant. Roll up for 4. Good, come up and squeeze. Nice, let's roll up for 5. Really trying to get your bum and your hips off the ground. So you're rolling up through the hips. Roll up again for 4, squeezing up. Good, let's go for 3, roll up, squeeze up. Good, let's go for 2. I want 2 more here. Pushing up as high as you can. Pushing up, lovely. And 1 more here. Pushing up, keep breathing, keep going. Okay, rest and relax. Quick breather. And then we're coming up onto all 4s here. We are so almost there. We're coming up to all 4s here. Tummy sucked in nice and tight. We're just going to do some donkey kicks. So we're going to come up with our foot flexed and just squeeze through that glute here. So really work that glute. 10 on each side. And we're going to come up for 1 and squeeze. And 2. Good. And down. Come up for 3. Amazing. Good. And 4. Nice. Let's go for 5. Squeeze up. Good. Let's go for 6. And squeeze. For 7. Squeeze. Let's go for 8. Remember to squeeze that glute. For 9. Good. Let's go for 10. Squeeze up and straight into your other leg. We're going to rest that leg down. Let's go into our other leg now for 10. Switching sides. Driving up. In 1. Brilliant. Drop down. In 2. Good. Drop down. Driving up for 3. Nice. Squeeze up for 4. Good. We're going to squeeze up for 5. Nice. And 6. Brilliant. Squeezing up for 7. Squeeze up for 8. Squeezing up for 9. Squeezing up for 10. Both knees down on the mat. Push back into a very, very, very quick child's pose. And then we're going to go into, we've got 1 final cardio. And then we've got 1 tiny, quick plank. And then I'm done with you. Then it's bedtime. Well, quick stretch. And then it's bedtime. Okay, so we're going to finish here. Super cardio. Tuck jumps. And if you don't want to jump, step, 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 step. So either in and out or step and step. I'm going to put the timer on for 30 seconds. Let's see how many you get, knowing you've only got 1 more exercise after this. So give me anything you've got, because then you're done. Then you can collapse. In 3, in 2, in 1, let's go. Jumping those legs in and out. Jump the legs in and out, or step or jump. Good. Keep going. Amazing. Keeping those hips as low as you can. Focusing on sucking your abdominal muscles in nice and tight. Let's keep going. Good. We're almost there. We're going to hold. We're going to keep going for another 10, another 9, another 8, another 7. Keep going for 6, for 5, for 4. Keep going for 3, for 2, for 1. Drop down onto your knees. Rest really quickly. Well done, ladies. We're pushing up into our the final countdown. Okay, here, plank. We're going to take our legs as wide as we need to. We're going to bring those elbows up nice and high. We're going to try and focus on not twisting through our hips. So keeping our hips as still as we can. We lift 1 elbow, then the other. So when you're ready, ladies, 3, 2, 1, let's go for 1, 2, and 3. And when the other arm comes down, you drive it into the mat. You keep it nice and long. It's working your shoulders, your triceps. Give me 10 more. 9, 8. Let's go 7. Let's go for 6. Let's go for 5. Let's go for 4. Let's go for 3. Bring it up. Let's go for 2. Bring it up. Let's go for 1. Drop down onto your knees. Push back into your child's pose. You are done. Well done, ladies. Drop back, push back, reach back, forehead on your mat. Take a breather, relax and breathe. And when you're ready, we're just going to come up here onto our knees. We're going to do a little stretch. And then I'll let you go. How are we both doing? You're alive, you're with me. Okay, let's just stretch up and over here, pulling through your sides. Really reach. You did amazing. Working out at 8:30 at night is really, really hard. It's much harder than working out first thing in the morning. Up, Your body's tired, everything's ready for bed, coming up and over and back up over the other side. I just want us to come down onto our back. I want to avoid any pain tomorrow. So just coming down onto our back. Just want to have a quick glute stretch. So taking one leg up through here, lying down on your mat, relax and breathe. Thinking about all the amazingness you've just given to your body. It might have felt like hell, but it's also pretty amazing that your body can do it. Twist over into the other leg, bringing it in. And it's just fun, I think, anyway. Obviously, I think it is, to move your body. Kind of feels like I'm talking to myself, but I'm not. Okay, we're going to put both feet down flat. When you're ready, when you've done both sides, and we're going to come up here into our cat-cow. We're going to drop down and then stretch up. Drop down and stretch up. Dropping down and stretch up. Toes tucked under, pushing back into your downward dog, driving those heels to the floor, holding here as long as you need to. And when you're ready, hands to feet or feet to hands, pushing back, hanging nice and low, nice and heavy. Deep breath in, rolling up, really nice and slow. Reaching up to the sky, really, really slow. Stretching up, reaching up, coming up over to one side, pulling through. And then up and over to the other side, stretching through. We're going to grab our shoulder blades behind our back, bring our hands behind our back, squeeze your shoulder blades together, open out through your chest. You've worked your shoulders, your chest, your glutes, your core, your fingers, your toes, pretty much everything. So squeeze back. Let's just take one arm across your body, stretch through that shoulder and breathe. And change into the other side. Amazing. Grabbing your heel to your bum. If you need to hold on to something, hold on to something. Try and keep those knees together. Just stretching through your quad here. Hold. Keeping it nice and tight. Good. Hold. And changing into the other leg when you're ready. If you ever need to hold a stretch for longer, hold it. Do what feels comfortable. Do what feels right for you and your body. It's your workout. I'm just here telling you what to do. And when you're ready, take your legs nice and wide. Reach up to the sky. Drop down. Tickle the floor with your fingers. Feel that pull in the back of your legs. Deep breath in. Roll up, 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 up. Reach up. Stepping our legs back together. We're going to end where we started. Just a few circles forward for 1. Deep breath in, breathe out for 2. Deep breath in, breathe out for 3. And big circles back for 1 and 2 and 3. Energizing your body, shake it out. Well done, ladies. You're done. Well done.